So I scaled my first faceless YouTube channel to 14 grand a month back in 2020, but that wasn't all profit because 6 years ago, making videos cost money, so a lot of the money went back into scriptwriters, voiceover artists, video editors, and thumbnail designers. But today I can produce a full faceless YouTube video for a fraction of the cost using Claude Code. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up Claude Code to make 10K a month whilst working part-time hours making YouTube videos. Let's get into it. Section 1, find a niche that's actually dominatable. So before we can open up Claude Code, we first need to find the right niche. The right niche will either make or break your channel. And it doesn't matter how good your prompt is or how flashy your editing is. If you're in a niche that has no demand or is too saturated, then you're gonna be pretty much making videos for no one. And that's a big mistake that I see a lot of beginners make. They go into niches that are already too saturated, they emulate channels that are dominated by big players, and that's the worst move you can make because the audience is already loyal somewhere else. So I'm looking for 3 things specifically. Number 1, a channel that has recently started. Number 2, they need to have millions of views on that channel. Number 3, they need to have more views than subscribers. So I know that their views are not coming from subscribers, but they're coming from what the algorithm is pushing out and what people are searching for on the YouTube search bar. Let me show you a perfect example of a channel that I would go into if I was starting from scratch today. Okay, so this is Backyard Birdmine. They've recently started. If we look at their videos, they have one video that hit 1.6 million views, 500,000 views, 300,000 views. And if we look at their oldest video, they only started like a month ago, according to YouTube. And also, if we look at vidIQ, which is a beast of a software, is telling us that in the past 30 days, it has got 3.5 million views. To calculate the RPM on this channel, you would take the first 4 numbers here, and then you just times it by 5. If we're doing a $5 RPM, it could be higher, it could be a $6 RPM. So this, if it was a $5 RPM, it would be $17,000 in the past month. Now that is insane. They just started a month ago and they've already done $17,000, actually just under $18,000 in the past month, which is insane. So this is an opportunity because they've recently started. They are getting millions of views. They've made around 18K in a month. So this is good to model after. We can come in, make similar videos, cover topics that they haven't yet covered before, and dominate the niche with volume. So if they're doing 3 videos a week, you can come and do 1 video a day. And I haven't seen many bird channels in this niche. Even though I've watched some of their videos, the algorithm hasn't really fed me any other bird channels. So this looks like a young niche. They just started, and you can either do another animal or you can do birds, but it looks underserved to do birds. And if you come at it with a different angle and you start doing maybe parrots, maybe different types of birds, then you can dominate the niche. But here's where most people get stuck. Even when they find a right niche, they don't know how to dominate because they don't have the right mentorship, they don't have the right strategy, or they don't have enough money to pay for video editors, graphic designers, script writers to create the videos fast enough because they can't afford it. So let me show you how you can replace your entire faceless YouTube team with one tool. Section 2, the Claude Code setup. So back in 2020, when I started my first faceless YouTube channel, my graphic designer cost like $200 a month. My scriptwriter was like $300 a month. My video editor, $250 a month. My voiceover artist was like $350 a month. So if you do the math, you can kind of see how much I was paying. It was around $1,000 a month just to keep the business afloat before I even saw any revenue in the business. And that's the reason why most people in the faceless YouTube world, they quit. Because first of all, they come in with an employee's mindset. They say, oh, I'm putting so much time and money into this and I'm not getting anything back. Whereas in entrepreneurship, you have to wait for it to come into fruition. This isn't a freaking job. This isn't a freaking vending machine. This isn't a lottery ticket. You have to put in the work before you can see results. And it does cost time, it costs money, it costs sacrifice. So a lot of people, they quit, they give up. They go back to their job, or they just focus on their career more, or they go and do another business model. But now with AI, you can do faceless videos for a fraction of the price. So this is what Claude Code replaces. Claude Code can do the script for your videos. It can do the voiceover. It can even do the thumbnails and give you different variations. It can also, and this blows me away, it does the editing of the video, but on top of that, it actually does the sound design of the video as well. So meaning that in different parts of the video, it changes the background music based on the feel it wants to give. And it's like when I saw some of the videos I'm going to show you today that Claude Code produced, you'll be blown away. All you need is Claude Code, a few hours a day, and you can create 1 video a day for you to upload onto YouTube, and you can dominate the niche I just showed you. But here's the catch. You can't just install Claude Code and press a few buttons and then the money will roll in. You have to set it up. I'm going to show you how to set it up today so that you can set it up properly and start prompting and making videos. So you need Claude Desktop in order to do this. So we're going to type in Claude Desktop. and then you have to download it. So desktop application, click on it, you download it. For Mac, I'm on a Mac. If you're on a Windows, you click that, and then it downloads. Cool, so I've already downloaded it, so it's just downloading it again here. So once that's set up, your Claude Code will look a bit like this. You have to sign in with your Claude account, your Anthropic account, and you can sign in with your Gmail. That's not an issue. Okay, so what you need to do now is we need to go to Higgsfield.ai. First of all, you need to log into your Higgsfield, and then you come over here to MCP. So under MCP and CLI, you then click on MCP, and then you copy this code. Now we we go to Claude. Now we click on your name at the bottom here, settings, and then connectors, and then customize. Okay, so at the top here, you hit browse custom connectors, then type in Higgsfield, then we add this in. It will go through all the whole verification process. Yep, you then allow, verify your identity, your email address. So it looks like it's connected. You would also want to give it permission to generate images, generate video, and just like always have all of this ticked as green so that it doesn't have to constantly ask for permission when you're trying to generate a video and stuff. So that's all connected on the Higgsfield side. So what that's going to do is that's going to allow us to create images with Higgsfield through Claude. So we can tell Claude, generate this image, generate this video, and it's going to do it. The good thing about Higgsfield is that it's integrated with Kling, Nano Banana, and other softwares, even with VO, Google software, and it's got other softwares that's integrated into it, and it uses a virarity, which is super cool. The next step is to connect your 11 Labs so that you can make voiceovers within Claude. So we're going to connect 11 Labs here. So over here on my screen, we're going to hit add connectors, and then we have to go browse connectors, and then 11 Labs player. That's it, 11 Labs player. So we add that in, we install it. So over here, it says 11 Labs not connected. So what we need to do is we need to grab the API key from 11 Labs. So what we're going to do is we're going to head over to 11 Labs, and we're going to go at the bottom left corner, developers, and then go on API keys. We're going to go over here, create key, and then we're going to call this Claude Code, and then just give access to all of this stuff, like monthly unlimited limits. That's what I do. That's what I'd suggest you doing. And let's just give access to everything here so that if we ever tell it to do something, we don't have to give it permission. And then create key. So once you create the key, you then have to copy it to clipboard and then paste it into your Claude Code. So we're going to go to your Claude Code. We're going to go to the 11 Labs player here that's been downloaded. And what we need to do here is we need to paste the key and then hit save. And then click enable this connector and then enable everything here. Always allow. So now we have 11 Labs, which does voiceovers integrated into Claude Code so that we can tell Claude Code, create this voiceover. I want a British male. Create this one. I want an American male. And it will do it for you. And we also need to make sure this is enabled. So now it's all enabled. And to verify that this is working, you're going to go over to the plus sign here, go on connectors, and then you see everything here is enabled. Higgsfield is enabled, and so is 11 Labs player. So it's all connected. Everything is now in Claude Code. What you need to do now is you need to activate the editor within Claude Code, and you're going to have to paste this code that is on your screen right now. For Mac and Windows, there are two different codes. For Mac, paste brew install ffmpeg, and for Windows, paste winget install giant ffmpeg. It's on the screen. I know I probably said it wrong, but who cares? What I'm going to do is I'm going to paste this in. This is the code that you put in so that it becomes a video editor. So we're installing this so that Claude Code becomes a video editor. We have Higgsfield, we have 11 Labs, but we need now it to become a video editor. So that's the entire setup to set up Claude Code onto your computer. Now I'm going to give you a master prompt that I've used to create videos that have come out pretty solid in this next section completely for free. But if you want to skip the trial and error of finding the right niche, building a faceless YouTube channel that's profitable, that's making 10 grand a month, then check out the free guide that I've put together in the description below. It covers the exact system that I have used to help busy professionals quit their job and go full-time on YouTube, supplement their income with faceless YouTube without having to show their face. Now let's cover the prompt that you'll need to actually make these videos. Right now, anyone can install Claude Code and connect 11 Labs, but if you don't have the right prompt, then the AI will come out with some garbage. So you need to prompt it correctly so that it comes out with some good stuff. So I've seen beginners try to write scripts with YouTube, including myself when AI first came out, and the scripts came out terrible. It came out robotic, it came out bland, it came out very AI-ish, and people can kind of tell very corny and cheesy. So you need to prompt your AI correctly so it comes out with solid scripts and solid results so that your videos actually do go viral and they don't just flop and get stuck in the 200 view jail. So Claude Code is like a Formula 1 car. It's good, it works, but if the driver is not good, he can't drive, then it's not going to work out. He's not going to win the race, probably going to crash on the way. It's going to be a bad situation. So think of yourself as the driver. Think of Claude Code as the car. You need to make sure that the driver, who is you, that you're putting in the correct prompts. So I'm going to give you a master prompt completely for free today that I've used to create really good videos. So this is the master prompt, which is linked below, which you can steal. So over here, I tell it different steps. So step 1, video brief. Topic, what happens to your birds at sunrise? You've never seen this. Now, with Backyard Bird Mine, their most viral video is what happens to your birds at night? You've never seen this. 1.6 million views in 2 weeks. So what you would want to do is you would want to change up one word in the title in order to dominate the niche and come up with a new solid idea. So what I've done here is, or what you would want to do is change up, instead of what happens to your birds at night, you change night to sunrise or sunset. So you've never seen this. So over here, I'm going to copy this title, paste it in here. And instead of at night, I'm going to put the sunrise. You've never seen this. Target 2 minutes length. I've realized when you try to do 8 minutes, it takes a long time. But if you do it in parts, it's actually faster when you do the videos in parts. And then you give it a reference video. So Claude Code can read videos and scripts and thumbnails. So I've linked the video here for it to read the YouTube video and say, I want the same style as this video. Aspect ratio 69:4K. Script, maintain the writing style of this script. So I've linked the emulation video, the video that went viral that has a proof of concept. I linked that into Claude Code to to code it and to prompt it and say, this is the script writing style I want you to use. This has already worked. It's proven to work. Let's do something similar so that we can go viral as well. So format hook, main content and editing, scene by scene. So Higgsfield does the planning on the scenes. Each line segment provide, Higgsfield prompt, scene description, camera movement, lighting and mood, make visuals. A voice generation, you can prompt it here, but you'd want to put the voice ID over here. So with 11 Labs, you can choose any voice. American male or British male is fine for Faceless YouTube. Then we click on more actions. Then we copy voice ID so that we can put the voice ID into the prompt so that it can actually use that specific voiceover. So we put voice, sound design. So the AI will come up with sound design, editing plan, cut, trimming, transitions, text overlays, thumbnail creation. I always tell it, give me 3 variations of the thumbnails. Use Nano Banana. Nano Banana is a beast when it comes to creating images and making thumbnails. So we're going to tell it, use Nano Banana, create the thumbnails, give me 3 variations. And I say, use the dimensions for YouTube thumbnail, 1280 x 720 pixels with an aspect ratio of 16:9. And then we give it the rules. And then, okay, we're going to hit enter here. Okay, it looks like it's creating the video right now. So it's spitting out all this stuff, production package. Okay, it looks like it's giving me some scenes over here. So it's literally the AI's going scene by scene, minute by minute, second by second, every 5 seconds changing the scene and giving the asset, literally saying, use Kling here, use VO Light here, Kling, VO Light. This is insane. Okay, and there you have it. The thumbnails are done. So if we look at these thumbnails, the stare, the reveal, the battle, is giving me 3 variations of the thumbnails. If we click on one, damn, that is pretty solid. You've never heard this. What happens at 4:30 a.m.? Interesting. And nobody hears it. It's a war. Okay, it gives me 4K. Oh, okay, this is 4K. Damn, that's a solid thumbnail. That's pretty impressive. You've never heard this. And it gives you a close-up shot of the... Yeah, this one's the best thumbnail, obviously, but damn, this is solid, man. What the heck? Okay, it's also come with the video. The video's done. Okay, so it's created the video now. Let's have a look at this.
Every morning, before you wake up, the birds outside your window perform something almost no human has ever actually heard. It's not random. It's not just singing. And once you understand it,
damn,
you'll never sing through it again.
This is crazy.
At first light, sometimes before the sun even clears the horizon,
damn,
start. Then thrushes. Then warblers. Each species enters...
Damn, the sound design's insane. Like the background music's like proper giving that intense feel.
...in a precise order, like an orchestra tuning up. But here's the part nobody tells you. They're not singing for you. They're not even singing for joy. Every note is a weapon. Male birds use the dawn chorus to claim territory. The cold morning air carries sound up to 20 times farther than at noon. So whichever male sings the loudest, the longest, the most complex song, wins. He gets the best nest, the best mate, the best chance of his genes surviving the year. And the females, they're listening, carefully. A 2018 study found that female birds can detect tiny mistakes in a male's song. Mistakes human ears can't hear. One off note, and he's rejected. Some species even sing in the dark, before the sky turns blue, because predators can't see them yet. They're literally betting their lives.
This is so cool. Damn. I would have never thought when I started my first YouTube channel that there will be a software coming out that you can make the entire video. I would have been like, no way. There's too much work, too much time, too much money that goes into these videos. There's no way that you can just press a few buttons, prompt an AI, and then boom, the video comes out. This is something else. I mean, I'm seeing it from a perspective of this was never here before in the Faceless world. Now it's here. I'm just like, wow, insane. So yeah, you can easily make a video a day and dominate this niche with this AI. Now, implementing this system can make you 10K a month just like it did for Backyard Bird Mine. I mean, the videos that we've created there will perfectly fit into that niche of Backyard Bird Mine. Even though it's just not the same editing style, it's still a good way to dominate the niche when you come at the niche from a different angle. Now, you need to move fast because fast forward 12 months, this niche is going to get flooded. Now, if you want the entire system that my students are using to make $1,500 a day with Faceless YouTube channels, then I put the entire guide in a free training below. If you click on that link, you'll have access. I've been able to help guys like Alex go from 0 YouTube experience to hit $13,000 in his first 2 weeks of monetization. This system has also helped Tom hit $1,000 days with his YouTube channel when he had 0 YouTube experience when he first came to me. In my free training, I break down how busy professionals are making a full-time income whilst working part-time with Faceless YouTube. So click on the link to get access, and thanks for watching.